born in Washington, D.C. I've been here for 12 years. We live on 16th Street, about a mile from the White House. My neighborhood has a long history of diversity and social justice. In the early part of the century, U Street was called Black Broadway, and Adams Morgan was a center of civil rights movement from the 1960s on. Up the hill in Meridian Hill Park, also known as Malcolm X Park, the Sunday Drum Circle has been going strong for 50 years. In June 2020, people took to the streets to protest police brutality and support Black lives. Every day, they march past my house to the White House. There are plenty of protests outside the White House, sometimes only a handful of people, and sometimes huge crowds. But this was different. Thousands of people every single day, people of every color, young people, old people, families, all came together to support Black lives. I felt like something big was happening, and I wanted to document it. And I wanted to understand why. Why now? Why are all these people marching day after day after day?
Say hi to the mayor.
Hi!
It'll be better up there.
Unfortunately, upon race. I'm an educator, and so to young Black kids, I have to show them that they have to be resilient, that they are loved, they are valued, and that they are fighting for them, for the next generation behind them. Because honestly, I probably won't see the change. They'll just now be seeing the change, and the children after them will be seeing the change. To young kids who are not children of color, I think children already know the answer. I think they're taught to hate. So my words will be words of encouragement to keep that innocent spirit and that hopeful spirit, and don't let people that have been taken by what's been going on change their way of thought. I think we can learn a lot from children, and because of that, I think we actually have to turn to children to learn how to love. So that's actually the recommendation I would give to them, is that they actually need to show the adults how to love each other. So you guys do that effortlessly.
One thing that really struck me was the diversity of the crowd. We were all standing up to protect one minority.
Hi everyone, my name is Kala. I'm out here protesting with some of my very good friends, and we think it's really important to be here to stand with the Black community as an ally. It's heartbreaking that it got to this point. We shouldn't even be out here protesting right now, but hoping that our actions can really move forward and be stronger together from here on out, and that we won't be in another situation like this in the future. But really just knowing that, like, I have so many friends who this has affected so deeply. It's affected me very deeply as well, and we as like white people, as allies, have to do better, and we will do better.
Next, we headed down to the Lincoln Memorial.
This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what democracy looks like.
While I was up at the Lincoln Memorial, I saw that there were people just giving out food and drink to the protesters. So I decided to interview one of them. Here they are.
Hi, my name is Eliezer. I'm representing Freedom Fighters DC 2020. We are here handing out free supplies of water, any type of kits for any type of protesting. We are encouraging peaceful protesters to stay hydrated, and we are out here today to prove that Black Lives Matter and that there needs to be some major restructuring on our justice systems. We are not calling for reform, we are calling for the entire thing to be redone. Reform is not good enough. I speak for myself when I say that. The average day out here has been super peaceful, first and foremost. It's been a lot of walking, a lot of communicating, which I think is super important. There's been a huge outpour of support recently. It's basically just been a lot of just being present and making sure that we are getting our voices heard.
There were lots of families out. I wanted to see what their motivations were.
We're the Cooper Neustadt family, and we're here today because we think it's important that everybody's treated equally and has an equal chance. One of the reasons we wanted to come is the kids asked if their great-grandparents and grandparents marched with Martin Luther King, and turns out they didn't. So we wanted to make sure that we did our part to help make things a little bit better for everybody, no matter what they look like.